welcome to E-Town News, जहां आपको मिलेगा डेली डोज ऑफ बॉलीवुड न्यूज, फैशन ट्रेंड्स, टीवी एंड सोशल मीडिया से जुड़े हर अपडेट. A show which gives you the day's lowdown of all the best happenings in the world of glamour. तो इंतजार किस बात का? Let's take a look at today's headlines.
PIL demands ban of Aamir Khan's Laal Singh Chaddha for disrupting peace in West Bengal. Is Jacqueline Fernandez dating 365 days fame Michele Morrone? Parul Sharma chats with Mahib Kapoor, Seema Sajde, Neelam Kothari and Bhavna Pandey. लाल सिंह चड्ढा के खिलाफ पब्लिक इंटरेस्ट लिटिगेशन हुई फाइल. वेस्ट बंगाल में फिल्म लाल सिंह चड्ढा के खिलाफ हुई PIL फाइल. लाल सिंह चड्ढा के बॉक्स ऑफिस फेलियर के बाद आमिर खान लेने जा रहे हैं 2 महीने का ब्रेक. आमिर खान की फिल्म लाल सिंह चड्ढा बॉक्स ऑफिस पर वो कमाल नहीं दिखा पाई है जिसकी उम्मीद की जा रही थी. आमिर खान की ये मच अवेटेड फिल्म बॉक्स ऑफिस पर कोई बड़ा कमाल नहीं दिखा पाई है, जिसकी एक वजह सोशल मीडिया पर फिल्म को की जाने वाली बॉयकॉट की डिमांड को भी माना जा रहा है. ऐसे में अब खबर है कि फिल्म के खिलाफ वेस्ट बंगाल में PIL भी फाइल की गई है. फिल्म रिलीज के ऑलमोस्ट 2 वीक्स के बाद इस फिल्म के खिलाफ कोलकाता हाई कोर्ट में PIL फाइल की गई है. जहां तक PIL की डिमांड के बारे में बात करें तो द PIL demands a complete ban of this Aamir Khan and Kareena Kapoor Khan starrer in Bengal. There has also been a demand for a police officer to be posted outside every theatre if the ban is not done, as what is shown in the film can disturb the peace and order in Bengal. Advocate Nazia Ilahi Khan has filed the PIL. According to her, the army is not represented properly in the film. हालांकि इस PIL पर फिलहाल फिल्म के मेकर्स की तरफ से कोई जवाब नहीं आया है, जबकि ऐसी खबर भी थी कि फिल्म के अंडर परफॉर्मेंस की वजह से द डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर्स आर डिमांडिंग कॉम्पेंसेशन फ्रॉम द मेकर्स. ऐसे में इस न्यूज पर रिएक्ट करते हुए फिल्म मेकर्स ने इस पूरी न्यूज को गलत बता दिया है. यही नहीं, रिपोर्टेडली आमिर खान भी अब 2 मंथ्स का ब्रेक ले रहे हैं. खबर है कि आमिर खान US में 2 महीने की छुट्टियां बिताकर ही अपने नेक्स्ट प्रोजेक्ट पर काम शुरू करेंगे. इस पूरी न्यूज पर रिएक्ट करते हुए सोर्सेस सेड, given his perfectionist streak, Aamir has single-mindedly dedicated the past 3 years to Advait Chandan's directorial venture. The actor wanted to take some time off before he got consumed by his next project. While the audience's response to Laal Singh Chaddha has been heartbreaking, he has taken it in his stride. The actor wants to utilize the next few weeks to negotiate international sector release plans for the Forrest Gump adaptation while also enjoying the much-deserved break. चलिए अब देखना ये होगा कि फिल्म के खिलाफ फाइल हुई PIL पर फिल्म मेकर्स कुछ बोलते हैं या नहीं. जैकलीन फर्नांडिस मिशेल मोरोने के साथ अपने लिंकअप की वजह से न्यूज में छाई. मिशेल मोरोने ने किया रिलेशनशिप स्टेटस रिवील. जैकलीन फर्नांडिस ने एक्सटॉर्शन केस में अपना नाम आने के बाद किया टेंपल विजिट. क्या जैकलीन फर्नांडिस वाकई कर रही हैं 365 डेज स्टार मिशेल मोरोने को डेट? कॉन मैन सुकेश चंद्रशेखर के साथ जैकलीन फर्नांडिस के अलेज्ड रिलेशनशिप के बाद अब एक्ट्रेस जैकलीन फर्नांडिस का नाम मिशेल मोरोने के साथ किया जा रहा है लिंक. क्या इन खबरों में वाकई कोई सच्चाई है? आपको बता दें, जैकलीन फर्नांडिस और मिशेल मोरोने म्यूजिक वीडियो मुड़ मुड़ के में साथ काम कर चुके हैं. इस गाने को टोनी कक्कड़ एंड नेहा कक्कड़ ने गाया है और गाने में दोनों की जबरदस्त हॉट एंड सिजलिंग ऑन स्क्रीन केमिस्ट्री ने फैंस को इस कदर क्रेजी कर दिया कि वो इन्हें रियल लाइफ कपल समझने लगे. ऐसे में मिशेल मोरोने ने अपनी एक रीसेंट कैंडिड कॉन्वर्सेशन के दौरान फैंस के क्वेश्चंस को आंसर करते हुए अपना रिलेशनशिप स्टेटस किया है रिवील. इस दौरान when he was asked whether he is single, committed or is he in any relationship, the actor said, Yeah, I'm single. आगे उन्होंने ये भी रिवील किया कि वो अभी सिर्फ अपने काम पर ही फोकस कर रहे हैं। यानी साफ है, Michele Morrone is still a bachelor and Jacqueline Fernandez is not dating him. वहीं दूसरी तरफ जैकलिन फर्नांडिस रिसेंटली जुहू के मुक्तेश्वर टेम्पल में की गई स्पॉट। जैकलिन फर्नांडिस के इस विजिट का एक वीडियो भी इंटरनेट पर वायरल हो रहा है। आप देख भी सकते हैं वीडियो में जैकलिन फर्नांडिस इज सीन एट द टेम्पल as she offered her prayers to the Almighty. इसके बाद जैकलिन फर्नांडिस सीधा अपनी कार में जाते हुए दिख रही हैं। आपको बता दें, एक्सटॉर्शन केस में अक्यूज होने के बाद ये जैकलिन फर्नांडिस की पहली अपीयरेंस है। एंड वी ऑल्सो प्रे कि जैकलिन फर्नांडिस की हर विश पूरी हो और वो जल्द ही सभी मुसीबतों से बाहर आ जाएं।
Hello and welcome. I'm Parul Sharma and you're watching Zoom TV. Today I have with me the feisty, flamboyant and fabulous wives. Please join me in welcoming the cast of the Fabulous Lives of Bollywood Wives. Hello, hello.
Hi.
Hi. Diving right in, I watched a few episodes and straight off the bat you guys were being sassy, sarcastic, extravagant on that boat of yours. Talk me...
boat.
Exactly. So talk me a little bit through what you all were feeling going into this second season and sharing such deeply intimate and personal details of your life, all the while when an unprecedented pandemic is happening and, you know, everyone is kind of navigating and grappling through things that we've never sort of dealt with before.
I think, like you said, the pandemic hit us really hard. Just to get back and meet our friend, my family, their family to me, you know, physically, and to get back to work was just something else. And as far as being sarcastic and sassy and whatever, that's us. Now what to do?
Yeah.
Take it or leave it.
Yeah, just take it or leave it.
And I think because we were locked up for so long, I mean, you know, just the idea of when we got back, it was like we were venting to each other. So I think the drama went up a notch.
Yeah.
Because like when you've been stuck inside for so long, you guys are like four dete na, like let's come out jumping.
All the bhadas came out.
Yeah.
Season 2, all the bhadas has come out.
I love it. What about you, Aamir?
I think a lot of bhadas with a lot of introspection. So it's a nice mix.
Neelam, you know, taking you a little bit back to last season, you kind of were so open about like cosmetic procedures and just things that are like so real, and I thought you were really badass and really cool to the fact that you showed it on screen and you really normalized it. I think it wasn't talked about as much off camera as it should have been, and
Are
it
you
should have been
serious? It was talked about enough.
Really, I don't
By
think
Neelam's standard, it was talked about
like
a bit
in a
too
way
much.
that it needed to be
Botox
lauded.
auntie. Okay, hello, 1 second. It's very sweet of you to say badass and whatever, but I was called Botox auntie for the longest time.
But I think that's
But, you know
cool.
what, I don't
Who are
care.
these fools?
Because you know what, to be 50 plus and whatever, and you own it, and to be honest about it, I mean, how many women actually go out there and discuss it? So I felt, I mean, I was actually going in for a procedure, so I asked the team, I said, listen, I'm planning to do this. Do you guys want to sort of cover it?
Yeah.
I mean, they just jumped at it.
Yeah.
Because it's never been seen on Indian television. And
Absolutely, like it's not normalized at all.
I
Which
feel, why not?
Why not?
I
Exactly.
mean, we see women and we're like, wonder who her doctor is.
Yeah. That's a topic of
Recommend me.
conversation.
Always.
I love that. No, I want to know like what were you feeling before you kind of shot for that and like before it aired, and then also like were you proud of yourself after it aired? Because honestly, you did kind of break like societal norms with.
Honestly, to be proud of it, I mean, I don't know. I always run it by my husband and I'm like, should I? And he's like, you know, why do you take it so seriously?
Yeah.
Why does everything have to be dissected and thought out? Just go with it. You feel like doing it, do it. It's going to be great. And yeah, I just went with the flow, and it's a reality show. You know, you've got to put yourself out there. Otherwise, it's not going to work.
Absolutely.
I completely agree. And I do see Sameer sort of like really supporting you in all of this. Be like, baby, just chill, yeah. Like, it's fine. It'll be
His
okay.
main thing is, he says, you dissect everything.
Yeah.
You go on and on about the same thing. He says you give it too much importance.
Right.
And you give yourself too much importance. Just take it easy.
He's like, nobody cares.
Yeah, no one cares. Just do it.
I love that. Seema, in this season, I genuinely see you not giving a damn and like being really like comfortable and chill. You're like, I'm just going to do what I'm going to do and I don't care about this image and I don't care about like presenting myself to society a certain way. I'm dealing with messy, raw, real things and I'm going to do it the way that I am. What was the journey sort of coming to this sort of zen-like state? Because I think it's commendable that you've gotten there and I think it's also really cool that you're doing this on camera and I feel like the moments that you had with your son Nirvan were some of the, in this season, were some of the realest and rawest moments.
So look, you know what the thing is, it's been a journey for me and I've felt all the emotions. I've indulged every emotion. I've reached that point of now completely like, you know, I think it also comes with wisdom, it comes with age that, you know, you reach a point where you're like, fuck it, you're going to be judged irrespective. Do it or don't do it. And this is me. Actually, I have no filter and they know it. I mean, it's just that I was never really honestly vocal publicly, but because I'm on this platform, I was asked whether, you know, I want to play it like this and I want to play it like that and how would you like to portray it? I said, don't ask me anything. Sure. Don't prepare me for anything. Let it just come organically, as in just don't tell me anything because I don't want to think about it. I'm an overthinker.
Right.
So and it's better for me to be impulsive than to be overthink things because then you go down that spiral of anxiety and
Absolutely.
stuff. So I kind of just, you know, as long as I'm true to myself and I come across it's authentic to myself, I'm cool with it.
It definitely did look authentic for sure.
So it's just
how tricky was it sort of navigating that with your child on camera? Because it is obviously a sensitive thing. It's life and, you know, these are really real conversations, whether you're a star or you're not.
Correct.
It doesn't matter, right? So how kind of tricky was that to kind of strike that balance, find out his comfort level, your comfort level, and, you know, how much you want to portray to the world?
So Nirvan is a very sensitive boy. And, you know, he is my best friend, to be honest. And there's nothing under the sun that he hides or I hide from him. And I think when we started talking, you can say, you know, like if I'm having a conversation, there's a camera and you don't want that conversation, you say, cut, like stop rolling because I don't want to talk about this on camera. But I mean, when the conversation started, he didn't feel the need to do that. And, you know, I was also hearing his take for the first time on camera.
Right.
Because that was the first day I actually approached the topic with him. So everything you see was very real. Of course, I was very proud of him because, I mean, there's something, I mean, I've done some very good deeds to get children like these. Yeah, I'm very, very proud of him.
Yeah. Bhavna, this season, you are talking about sex life, romance, everything is happening.
I've forgotten.
Yeah.
I've forgotten what I said.
And I love it. I feel like it's nice that you kind of went away from like your Seedha Sadha sort of vibe in the first season. And you're being like a little risky and a little like, I'm just going to be myself and, you know, take it as it comes. What made you kind of have that switch and talk about all these things on camera? And like, are you glad that you did?
Honestly, I don't remember doing that. Now you're making me nervous.
You asked the vaginal rejuvenation doctor how it feels when women don't want sex.
No, I don't. Did you?
I've also forgotten this.
No, I don't think I asked like that. I asked a very normal question, which is that, you know, sometimes as you grow older, and especially if, you know, you have been, you know, married for so many years and, you know, you have kids and you have so many things going on in your life, you know, this takes a back seat.
Sure.
You know, it does.
Or I'm like,
it can take a backseat, and especially I needed to, I think, somewhere say it because my friends are only talking about my sex life as though I don't know what it is.
Yes, Maheep.
All of them.
But it's the truth. Whatever I say is the truth, huh?
So I just wanted them and everyone to know that it's as normal as anyone else's. Yeah. I think in season 2, I'm just feeling more comfortable.
Right.
You know what it is? It's like small things. I've not really seen myself on screen. I have never been an actor. There were so many other things that were bothering me, which I put out of the way for season 2.
Yeah.
I knew exactly, like I knew my hair color was really bad in season 1. I fixed that. So I fixed the physical things.
Yeah.
The emotional things were just waiting to come out. The sensitive emotional things. And we've said this before, season 1 was scratching the surface. We've all been saying it. And season 2, we were meant to go deeper in a lot of aspects.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think you guys did kind of.
Yeah, so-
Bonus question for you. Your lovely daughter has had a wonderful Coffee with Karan episode. I really want to know, did you watch it? And did you and Chunky watch? Because, you know, all the kids that come on there, they're always like, hi, Mama, Papa, dekh rahe hain. What will they say? What will they say? So I want to ask Mama, Papa, what will you say?
You know, the show dropped at, I think, 8 p.m. and
Yeah.
we saw it at 7:50 because we realized it dropped 10 minutes before. And we enjoyed it. Chunky and I really laughed at the show. I think, you know, with Ananya, she's very herself and real and she speaks her mind. And we're totally fine.
The cringe moments were not cringe. The ones that she thought would be cringy were not.
No, I think she handled it beautifully.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I
even
think
if
her
they
parents should not see you.
Yeah, they should not see me in my show. I think
Yeah,
she
poor
was
girl
fine.
was like, are you pregnant? It was too funny. Mahip, you have shared some deeply personal things in this season about your relationship with Sanjay, about just life in general. I think you handled it very classily and in a very elegant manner, and it was like a boss move to do that. How do you feel about sort of doing that, taking that plunge?
Listen, you know, when we are rolling, I've always said this, it just comes out.
Yeah.
And I think you're talking about me and Seema's scene,
Yes.
where we were talking to each other and everything. It just came out very naturally, and I didn't give it much thought.
Yeah.
And I think we've all pushed the envelope somewhere, and I wasn't uncomfortable at all. And it is the reality with every marriage. You know, without sounding preachy, we all go through ups and downs in marriage. And anyone who says that, no, they're talking utter, you know, we all do it. So this was just a way also of talking from a woman's point of view. Maybe a lot of women will identify with me.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll identify with her. It was just, I think, being honest with other women. That, listen, we're all in the same boat. We all go through our issues. We all go through our ups and downs. And marriage is all about that.
Absolutely.
Marriage is all about, I wouldn't even say compromise, you know, but it's definitely you work on a relationship. You work on a relationship with your children. You work on your relationship with the people you work with, you know. So it's constant.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's absolute pleasure and wish you all a fabulous journey ahead.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Coming up on the show, Rakhi Sawant indulges in fun banter with Urfi Javed.
ये खुद एक जीती जागती शराब है, इन्हें देखकर ही नशा होने लगता है। नेक्स्ट टाइम हम दोनों बोतल की ड्रेस पहनेंगे, तुम ग्लास पहनना, मैं बोतल पहनूंगी।
उर्फी जावेद और राखी सावंत की मस्ती सभी को करती है खूब एंटरटेन।
ऐसा लग रहा है कोई तड़पती हुई मछली तुम्हारे आगे जलबिन मछली है।
जब राखी सावंत और उर्फी जावेद आए साथ,
जीजाजी कहाँ है?
जीजाजी कहाँ है? जीजाजी
कहाँ है?
उनकी बहन है यहाँ।
फैंस भी उर्फी जावेद और राखी सावंत के अंदाज को करते हैं एंजॉय।
हाथी चले बाजार, कुत्ते भौंके हजार, वो अपने लिए जो करती है, शी इज बेस्ट।
राखी सावंत और उर्फी जावेद हैं बिग टाइम एंटरटेनर्स। दोनों जब भी आती हैं साथ तो स्क्रीन पर धमाका ही होता है, और ऐसा एक नहीं बल्कि कई मौकों पर देखा गया है।
अगर मुझे आदिल इजाजत दे दे तो इवन आई वांट टू कॉपी यू। मैं भी कुछ ग्लास, बोतल और क्या पहना था तुमने?
क्या क्या पहना है?
जूड़,
चेन
चेन, सेफ्टी पिन, छुरी, बेबी बेबी छुरी पहनूंगी, पता नहीं कहाँ कहाँ क्या क्या कट लग जाएंगे। आई डोंट नो।
वेल, राखी सावंत और उर्फी जावेद एक दूसरे की काफी अच्छी फ्रेंड्स हैं, और ये बात अब किसी से छुपी नहीं है। दोनों ने खुद ही इस बात को एडमिट किया है। राखी सावंत उर्फी जावेद के इतने करीब हैं कि उन्होंने हमेशा अपनी दोस्त उर्फी जावेद के बिजार फैशन चॉइसेस को भी लाइक किया है, बावजूद लोगों के मना करने पर भी। वहीं उर्फी जावेद भी वो पहली शख्स हैं जिन्हें राखी सावंत ने अपने लव आदिल खान दुरानी के बारे में सबसे पहले बताया था।
शी इज द फर्स्ट गर्ल, जब मैं मैसूर गई थी, एंड शी
I was the first person to know about Adil.
या शी इज द फर्स्ट। सबसे पहले when हम लोग ही प्रपोज्ड मी विद BMW,
Yeah,
तो
he
शी इज द वन।
सबसे पहले राखी ने मुझे कॉल किया
सी
था।
कितनी प्यारी दोस्ती है, देखो कोई पेरेंट्स को बताता है, हम दोस्तों को बताते हैं।
ऐसे में इनकी गहरी दोस्ती का अंदाजा आप लगा सकते हैं। यही नहीं, राखी सावंत तो उर्फी जावेद के सामने उनकी आउटफिट्स तक का मजाक बना देती हैं, लेकिन वो भी मस्ती भरे अंदाज में।
नेक्स्ट टाइम हम दोनों बॉटल की ड्रेस पहनेंगे, हर जगह बोतल ही बोतल।
मैं राखी के लिए ड्रेस बनाऊंगी नेक्स्ट टाइम।
हाँ,
मैं बनाऊंगी।
तुम ग्लास पहनना, मैं बोतल पहनूंगी।
राखी सावंत और उर्फी जावेद की ये बैंटर उर्फी जावेद की एब्सेंस में भी चलती रहती है।
मैं एक हूँ जो बोलती हूँ मीडिया में, एक मेरी उर्फी फ्रेंड है जो पूरा एकदम उलाला दिखा देती है। अब वो उलाला दिखाती है और मेरा बोलना ही काफी है, तो उसका बॉडी का हॉटनेस और मेरा बोलने का हॉटनेस।
लेकिन फिर भी राखी सावंत और उर्फी जावेद के बीच की बॉन्डिंग कभी अफेक्ट नहीं हुई और दोनों ने हमेशा एक दूसरे को सपोर्ट किया इन फुल स्पिरिट।
ओह माय गॉड, कौन आ रहा है? कौन आ रहा है? मेरी जान!
राखी सावंत और उर्फी जावेद के फैंस भी दोनों की इस इक्वेशन को पसंद करते हैं। ऐसे में राखी सावंत और उर्फी जावेद अपनी बॉन्डिंग से यूं ही अपने फैंस को नॉन स्टॉप एंटरटेन करती रहें।